Okay, so here we have the new gasket from Rock Auto. It's a Felpro gasket. It's a perfect fit. It does have a universal fit for the dipstick, but I'm told that that seals up perfect. I'm probably going to throw a little RTV in there anyway, but you're not supposed to use much of it. And it comes with all the stuff. It's got the snap-ups. It comes with the bolts and washers, so it's pretty decent considering what you pay for it. And a lot of people use these and they seem to do a really good job, so we're going to give it a try. More later. Okay, so now comes the fun part. We've got our oil pan all nice and clean, and now it's time to get under here and clean all this up. And it's actually not that bad. I'm just going to take a fine wire brush and start cleaning. And then we'll get this gasket on, get the filter on, and get the oil in this thing and fire it up. So I think you can see here that our leak was pretty bad. Still got oil dripping here. So we'll get this all cleaned up as well, and then we'll get it fired up and test it and make sure it's not leaking. So later. Okay guys, continuing with the oil pan theme. I've got this all cleaned up. How good it's going to show up. But I took off every chunk, even the smallest ones, off of here, because I mean, you have to decide for yourself if you want to leave a little piece on there because it's tough to get out, or if you want to take the time and get it all off there, because once you've got all this done, why would you want to take a chance that it could cause a leak? Now, the only other thing that I want to show everybody is I've got a problem, because when I put the timing cover on, I don't know if you'll be able to see in there or not. No, probably not. Some of the RTV has dried up there, and I think you can see it there. I'm going to have to try, yeah, right there. I'm going to have to try and get that off. So I got to get those studs out and try and get that dried RTV off, because otherwise this gasket's not going to seal. So that's the one thing you do have to watch for. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but we're going to do it right. So more later. Okay, so I was able to get that stuff out. That stud will take a 3/16 socket. I don't have any hex or torque sockets, so and then I was able to chip that Permatex out of there. I am a little concerned with the way it kind of broke off, but maybe that's how it dries. The only other thing I'm concerned about is I have this divot here. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a divot behind that, between that stud and that hole, kind of right in front of the oil filter socket. But I imagine that's been there a long, long time, so I don't know whether to fill that with some RTV or what to do with it, but those are the only two things. And so the next thing we do, in fact, that might even be a number one. I'm not sure, because there's a number one there. I'm going to have to do a little more investigation there. Maybe it's not that bad. So the next thing will be the oil pan. So more later.